Welcome and thank you for joining me for a tour of the Northern Women's Centre at UNBC. My name is Sarah Boyd and I'm the coordinator of the Northern Women's Centre. I wanted to mention that we are a 24/7 safe space for all self-identifying women. That includes women on campus and also women off campus. We offer a number of services, but one thing that is really wonderful about the Women's Centre is a great place to relax, to take a nap, study, and just generally hang out. I wanted to talk a little bit about some of the services that we offer. So one way that I describe the services is by using the acronym SEA, or SEA, as an ocean, and to describe the services. So S stands for support, E stands for education, and A stands for advocacy. So in terms of support, we provide a listening ear to women when they come to us in crisis and in need. We will look at exploring options and provide referrals to on and off campus services. We help all genders, so if there is a man who would needs some help, he can simply knock on the door and I'm happy to meet with him to discuss options and referrals as well. So in terms of education, the E in C, I wanted to talk a little bit about the workshops and training that we offer. There's a wide range of workshops that we've offered in the past, including career options, art therapy, financial literacy, and many, many other examples. And we also do training, and one that we do twice a year is the Crisis and Suicide Intervention Training. And we generally have students who are going into the helping professions, but we have students from all degree backgrounds who come and join us for that training. As well, we offer practicum placements and interns and provide some funding in terms of having summer students join us at the Women's Centre. So there are many opportunities voluntarily and also paid positions as well. So the A in C, as I said, stands for advocacy. And the advocacy can be a small A advocacy or a large A advocacy. So in terms of the small A, we generally help women and provide advocacy as needed. We certainly suggest that women self-advocate to begin with, but if they get stuck or need some help, the coordinator, myself, is very happy to help in those situations. And in terms of the big A advocacy, we work on different issues and try to work in terms of political and policy decisions. So some examples of some work that we've done in the past includes advocacy around the Highway of Tears. Pro-choice rallies are something that we have been involved with, and another example is free contraception in BC. That's a campaign that we have worked on as well. So we have a number of facets to the Northern Women's Centre, many programs, opportunities for volunteers, and then services for women who are in need or in crisis. So at this juncture, I would just like to give a little tour of the Women's Centre, and I will just start on the outside. So as you can see, we do have a display concerning the Highway of Tears, and we've done work for many years on this issue, and we have a number of posters that are up and just some helping organizations as well for people if they need assistance in that way. The other thing that we have outside the Women's Centre is we have pamphlets that are available on a wide range of topics. They can be anti-violence resources, legal services, victim services, some information on consent, and also some men's programs. And we're just going to walk in the Women's Center now. So we have a desk, and this is where the coordinator will sit, as well as volunteers who've received training. They will sit at my desk when I'm not here, as I'm part-time. We also have a number of directories and resources and some back issues of feminist magazines and our collective minutes as well. We have a collective meeting once a week, and any minutes that are taken I have in a little rack there so people can take a peek. The other thing too is that we have a phone. People can dial 9 to an off-campus number, and otherwise 2 and a 4-digit extension for offices on campus. We also have a poster pole with old events and different things that the Women's Center has been involved with over the years. So there's a little bit of history in there. As well, there is a library with many different topics, including a really great collection of feminist and gender-related books and resources. And there's a purple binder for people to sign books out. We also have 2 desks in the Women's Center, and so we offer those so students can just come in and study. We have a number of office supplies as well in this bank of drawers, and there's office supplies, as I mentioned, there are craft supplies and condoms and other items, and students are welcome and women are welcome to use those anytime. Okay. We have a filing cabinet, which is mainly storage, but we do have 2 drawers that are archives for the Women's Center. We opened in 1994, and so we have a number of old publications and various involvements that the Women's Center had over the years. Behind me are bulletin boards, and there's a number of notices and posters. They mainly have women-centered information and then resources on and off campus that people can access. We are fortunate to have a food bank that we get supplied from NUGS, but also we get donations from the community as well. And so anyone is welcome to use the food bank here. Yeah. Yeah. And we also have a storage cupboard. And there are many items in here. We have a coffee maker, and we keep our coffee and supplies for tea in here, and a number of other things, including noontime supplies and baby diapers as well. Okay, and a coat cupboard as well. People come in the morning and they'll drop their coat in the coat cupboard, and then also they'll come and drop their lunch in one of our 2 fridges. And people are welcome to use the fridges, and also coffee. We have fair trade coffee and tea, and it's free. People are very welcome to use those supplies as well. And we have a first aid kit. If there isn't something in the kit, these are just very basic things like Band-Aids and some pain relievers, but people are welcome to go next door to security, and they have a much fuller list of items that they supply in terms of first aid. Yeah. We also have some art in the Women's Center. Dr. Sai Transkin has done art therapy on campus, including women with the center. So we have that available, and we do offer art therapy from time to time. And just over on the bookshelf to my right is we have a lost and found box, and also recycling. We have paper and plastic, etc., recycling in the winter garden, and once the recycling's full, we just ask that anyone that happens to be in here and has a little time to take that recycling down. We offer some children's toys, and Scooby-Doo is also something that's been in the Women's Center for many years, and kids love it, so we've kept that there. And we have also some games, that's card and board games, and also we have a job search resume writing binder, so there's some ideas in there if you're looking for employment. Oh, and we do have towels and a quilt. If anyone is tired, they can help themselves to it. We have a prayer mat as well in our upper cupboard, so if we have any Muslim students, they are very welcome to grab the mat and use it in the Women's Center. The last item that I wanted to show you in the Women's Center is our vagina, which has become famous over the years. People will come in here and have their photo taken with it, and I think it's probably going to be remaining here for many additional years. It was something quite historic in terms of its use with the first vagina monologues that came to Prince George in probably the year 2000, around that time. So it's sort of gone around the community, and it's ended up here. And yeah, so I just wanted to conclude on that note. The only other thing that I would like to mention is contact information. So our email is empower@unbc.ca. Our phone number is 250-960-5632. And otherwise you can message us on Facebook at the Northern Women's Center. And thanks for joining me for the tour of the Women's Center, and we hope that you come and join us someday.